Let the porn keep on coming, baby. I mean, damn. How many times have you seen Lady Gaga's ass just like working it? You know what I'm saying? Oh man, crazy, crazy episode. We're talking American Horror Story. She Wants Revenge. Spoiler review. Before I get into the actual review, I want to just real quick let you guys know there is a giveaway going on. It's almost the end of the season, so in order to win this Krispy Kreme donut, no, it's not. It's Twisty the Clown mug. Amazing. It's awesome. It hasn't been opened yet. This is a worldwide giveaway. So all you have to do is hit the subscribe button and tell me why you love American Horror Story and how you got into it. And let me know what you think about this season so far. So basically this will end at the end of the season of American Horror Story Hotel. So that's all you have to do. Subscribe, tell me why you love American Horror Story, how you got into it, and for a little bonus, let me know how you feel about the season so far. So let's get into the review and trying to gather my thoughts here. Trying to gather my thoughts a little bit. I liked it and yet I didn't. There was a lot of stupid things that happened in here, but then there was a lot of great things that happened in here. Let's start with the lackluster stuff. So, well, let's start with the recap real quick. The recap, I'm assuming you saw the episode, but let's recap it a little bit. So, Lady Gaga is going to marry this guy, right? Drake. She's going to marry this guy, take his money, this and that. Her former lover, who is pretty much Dandy, or Salvador, or whatever his name is, he's out and about in the free world, in the world of today. So he's holding up in a hotel with his wife. What's her name? Can't remember her name. Lady Gaga tracks him down, and she still loves him. She still loves this guy, Salvador, or whatever his name is, and she has a plan to just have him all to herself. Then we have fucking Donovan. But before we get to Donovan, so Lady Gaga is putting her plan in motion. She's going to marry this guy, Drake, and she's going to take his money. She's going to kill him at the honeymoon and take his money. And then, of course, you have Dandy. And then you have Donovan. Yeah, let's talk about Donovan. Donovan is playing Lady Gaga. Is playing the Countess. Playing Lady... It's Lady Gaga, all right. Playing Lady Gaga. Saying, Lady Gaga takes him back. She says, you're the one for me. I love you. And he's saying, oh, man, I love you. Oh, baby girl, I love you. Let's fuck. So they're banging, right? They're banging and stuff. So they're banging, and he's head over heels for her. But then he goes to Angela Bassett's house, and he's like, "Listen, I got her on my finger. Like, I don't want this bitch anymore. Like, she's done me too many times. Let's kill her. Let's kill her. I already slipped something in her drink. She's gonna be passed out in a little bit. Let's go over there. Let's toast to it, and let's stab the shit out of her." So after bringing fucking one of the guys, what was it? Oh, the porn crew who came over to to the hotel, and then Kathy Bates, giving them the key. Porn crew's like shooting a porno. Kathy Bates goes into the room, just slaughters all of them. Yeah, so that guy didn't really matter. Honestly, he didn't play anything in this show. But see, Angela Bassett. What was great about this episode was her story. I was thinking too a lot. I was like, man, we don't get a lot of Angela Bassett. What the fuck? She's a great actress. I think she hasn't even been used in here really. We finally get it. We finally get her and her backstory on what happened after, Lady Gaga killed her man. She went back to her parents' house, who are old at this point. They're Alzheimer's. Her dad has Alzheimer's. Her mother dies. He's like distraught. He can't even find where he lives anymore. And years go by, and she's taking care of her dad. And there's a burglary. There's a home invasion basically. So they end up almost killing her dad. She brings him back to life with her blood, and home invasion again. Even though he's like, okay, the Alzheimer's, like, he hasn't gotten worse, but maybe he'll get better. The home invaders come back, try to raid the home again, and he kills them. Angela Bassett walks in, and there's blood everywhere, and she sees that, yeah, he had no clue what he did, but he killed him, and he's just watching TV and shit. So she has to make a move to drown him, and that whole story was really good, actually. Angela Bassett acting was fantastic in that whole backstory that she had, a whole flashback. So really good stuff. I mean, her dad, it was really sad seeing him go, but the move she was making was stupid though. I mean, let him go. Don't give him the virus. I think she knew that she did wrong, like by giving the blood to him. That's why she drowned him. And why do you have to drown him? Do you really have to drown him? Like these, yes, they're vampires, but they're immortal. But you could still kill them regularly. You could either eject something in them or something like that. Like they could still die normally if you think about it. So I didn't understand like drowning him because he was definitely squirming and trying to get out. So I was like, ugh. But yeah, so Angela Bassett goes to try to stab Lady Gaga, but of course Donovan betrays Angela Bassett, takes her, puts her in where the tunnel was, where Salvador, whatever his name is, came out of, and really has her kind of locked up, so to speak. You got to kind of check out this instrument they put her in. So Lady Gaga's plan goes into motion. She kills the guy. Of course, she's whispering to Salvador like, "Hey, we're gonna kill your wife, and me and you could be together." We have that going. She kills. Well, she doesn't kill Drake at first. Like Mr. March is getting pissed at this point. Mr. March takes Drake, shows him the baby that him and Lady Gaga have, and he's just like disgusted by it. Lady Gaga just like knocks him out right there and then, takes him where Angela Bassett is, and early in the episode she wanted the crew to like kind of put a vault there, a vault where that opening was, where Salvador came out, and she puts Drake in there, she puts Angela Bassett in there, the vault's ready to go, nobody could open that thing. Drake's trying to get out. Angela Bassett needs hunger. She's hungry. She needs blood. So she kills Drake, and that's pretty much the end of the episode, honestly. So, and we have the kids. We'll get to the kids in a minute. But overall, my thoughts on this episode was it was fine. You know, a lot of things happening. A lot of stupid things. Like I was thinking the whole time, this makes no sense why Lady Gaga and this guy's, marrying. I don't know why this guy's trying to marry Lady Gaga so fast. Maybe she put a spell on him or something, but I know they showed it early on when they were sleeping together and stuff, but that fast into a marriage, him giving his money to her, like it just made no sense. It felt so rushed, honestly. Lady Gaga and Salvador, it's whatever. It's fine. She loves him. Well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? No John in this. But we do get Alex. And we do get Alex before I get into that. I absolutely thought it was hilarious when Liz was talking shit. Like when Lady Gaga says, "I need my bouquet on Wednesday." And she's like, "Oh, bitch, you think I'm going to do anything for you after what you did to my beloved Dandy?" Like, I was like, oh, shit, Liz, you're going to die. Then the wedding happens and they need a witness. And Liz is the witness. And witness... the priest or whatever just like says, does anybody like say otherwise that these two shouldn't be getting married? And Liz goes, "Yeah, that bitch, she's a bitch." Liz was just hilarious in this episode. I'm surprised she didn't die, but Lady Gaga did throw some cold words at her at one point. But the kids, yes, in this episode, I was like, okay, this is going on. Where the fuck? What is going on with those vampire kids? What the fuck's going on with them? And we see Alex kind of seeing a pizza car outside. She goes into the house and she sees basically a bunch of the kids that, the one kid that she helped, the one kid that she actually gave the blood to, and all his little fucker friends, eating the pizza guy, and the little girl doesn't want to do it anymore. She's like, "This is murder. This is wrong. This is this and this." All the little kids are pretty much children of the corn. They're all children of the corn, okay? Malachi. They're all children of the corn. This little kid with the little beanie, they gave him a beanie so he could be a little fucker. He's like, "Oh, just kill her. Like, come on, man. Like, we don't need parents. I'm a big kid now." Like, it was crazy, man. I don't know what they're going to do with these little vampires, honestly. I don't know. The Alex chick was like, "Hey, come back to the hotel. We could help you." And that little kid's like, no, fuck you. I ain't going. I'm leaving. You could leave because you're the one that made us. I'll give you that, but I'm fucking leaving. So the little kids themselves is like, I don't know where the fuck they're going with this with the little kids. And she's right. They're going to get caught sooner or later. So maybe they'll just off them off at the end of the episode, end of the season. So I don't know how I feel about that either, how you get rid of them like that. So yeah, I mean, this episode, there were some good things. There's some really good things. I love Mr. March. A lot of people are saying Mr. March is going to get his, but how the fuck is he going to get his when he's a ghost? He's a ghost, man. He's Casper the Friendly Fucking Ghost, okay? I loved his little tenant, the maid chick, how she told Drake that that woman's evil and you're gonna die and you're gonna be begging for me and I'm just gonna clean your sheets and clean your shit and I'm gonna say, yeah, fucker, you died, didn't you? Like, I love that. I love that as well. Donovan, I absolutely hate. I hate Donovan. He's a little weasel. He's like doing this all for love and stuff. It's just, come on, dude. Come on. You know she's playing with you. He's an idiot. He's an idiot. He's a blinded idiot. That's basically about it. Very, very crazy that March and Lady Gaga, that was their baby. Other than that, it was okay episode. It was okay episode because a lot of the times I was like just thinking like, it's going a little bit too long. Maybe I'm a little bit tired. I'm not sure, but it was an okay episode. I don't think it was fantastic. I think there's a lot of things that are just kind of I've seen before, and it's just like the Lady Gaga and Salvador thing. I was like, oh, do we really need that? Do we really need her and Salvador and her to rekindle her true love? I don't need that shit. Angela Bassett, kind of underused. Love the backstory, but I still feel like her character is underused. Kathy Bates, she's going to call it. Donovan is going to get killed. That little fucker is going to get killed. Drake was hardly even in this, so I don't even know. He was just really a tool to, for Lady Gaga to get wealthy and stuff. That's it. That's all I really have to say about this episode. I don't see how Mr. March is going to die. Now I'm more interested to see John come into play because he knows he's the killer. So that brings a lot of interest in this series as well. It's just know what he's going to do next. So, and Holden and Alex. What the hell's going on? I think, Alex might become the new Countess. She might be the one that's going to run the hotel. I'm going to call that right now. I think she might take over Lady Gaga's position. I'm just going to say that. I'll put that out there. Hit the subscribe button. It definitely, if you want to try to win that that giveaway, that awesome mug, I want to give it to you guys. I want to get a lot of great response, a lot of great stories, hard choices, I'm telling you. But everybody who hasn't done it yet, you guys still have a chance. We're almost done with the season, so. I'm Dan Manica, Daniel's son. Like the video if you like it. Comment below. Love to hear your guys' thoughts. If you love the episode, I can see why. I could definitely see why. I can see why you really like this episode. I'm just saying I thought it was okay, maybe because I felt like maybe a little bit of the pacing was kind of like slowing down here and there. Some of the storylines were kind of going everywhere. It's like it felt muddled. I guess that's the best word I could say about this episode. It felt muddled, and it felt like some of these characters did the stupidest things. That you just yell at them and say, why the fuck would you do that? So, thank you. You guys have a great night. Good night. I'm out.